Hello, friends. Welcome back to part 2 of your reading lesson today. In part 1, you and Miss Spears together read a section of the text and then identified main topic and key details. You learned that animals use their noses in many different ways. Now it is your turn to listen to Miss Spears read a different section of the text and identify some key details. Then you will write what you think the main topic is. You can either write this in your journal and insert a picture of that writing in the next slide, or you can type it in the boxes that I provided. I'll show you that slide now. So this is the slide. You can either take a picture of your Wit and Wisdom notebook and insert it just on top of here, or you can type in the boxes to help you answer your question. All right, let's go back. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, and also I provided some pictures of the section of the text that she was reading to you, or that she will read to you. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. So that way you can use it as a resource when you're identifying your key details and your main topic. And I'm going to show you a trick. I know it's a little bit hard to see the words because they're really small, but if you click on the picture and go up here where it makes in the corner where it makes 2 arrows, you can make the picture larger. So that way you can read the words if you need to. Move me around. So then you can see it easier. Then you can go back and you can make the picture smaller and go on to the next one if you need to be able to see it if you don't have a copy of the book. Okay. Also, don't forget it is attached right here on slide 1. It's linked here. The whole entire book is linked on this slide right here. All right, friends. So now it is time to listen with Miss Spears, and I'll see you back for part 3.
Now it's your turn. You are going to identify the details and the main topic. I'm going to read pages 19 through 22. On pages 19 through 22, you'll see a hoof and a webbed bird's feet. You can follow along with me if you have the text. If you don't, that's okay. Just listen. Remember, you're going to be listening for key details, and then you'll think about the main topic of this section. Are you ready? Listen carefully. What do you do with feet like these? If you're a chimpanzee, you feed yourself with your feet. If you're a blue-footed booby, you do a dance. If you're a water strider, you walk on water. If you're a gecko, you use your sticky feet to walk on the ceiling. If you're a mountain goat, you leap from ledge to ledge. Okay, in your journal, you can draw or write some key details you heard. You can also record the key details for your teacher too. If you want to listen to me read that section again, you can go back in the video. Pause the video now as you write some key details from this section of text. Okay, I really wish I could see what details you've written. Now what you're going to do is you're going to think about what those details are all about. Which feature do all of those details describe? What's the main topic for this section? In your journal, you will write the main topic of this section. Think, what is this section mostly about? You could also record the main topic for your teacher too. Pause the video as you write the main topic of this section. And don't worry, I'll be here when you get back. Oh, I really wish I could have seen what you have written. I want you to think. How did we determine the main topic of the whole text for Seahorse, the shyest fish in the sea? How did we determine the main topic of the seahorse text? Think about that. Tell your learning partner. I'm sure you said it. We looked at the main topics of the sections of the text that we read to figure out what the whole text was about. I'm going to say that one more time. We looked at the main topic of sections of the text to figure out what the whole text was about. All right, so let's do that now. Here's the main topic of 2 sections of text we read today. Animals use their noses in many different ways, and animals use their feet in many different ways. I want you to think for a minute, what is all this information about? What does this information teach you about animals? I'm going to read the main topics again, and as I read, I want you to be thinking, what is all of this information about? And what does this information teach you about animals? Listen carefully. Animals use their noses in many different ways. Animals use their ears in many different ways. And animals use their feet in many different ways. So now think, what is the main topic of the whole text? Share with your learning partner. I wonder, did you talk about how the main topic of the whole book is that animals use their body parts in unique ways? And lots of animals have the same body parts, but they use those features differently. In a minute, you will be selecting one of those body parts to write about. But before you do, pause the video to take a moment to stretch or take a quick break.